basically our insane Rocket League plays that you guys see every week, but with abilities, power-ups, explosions, just some crazy stuff going on. So yeah, predictions wise, I don't want to say who will probably win because again, it's power-ups, it's random powers. You never know what they're gonna get, but I could assure you it's gonna be one heck of a night. So everybody, stay tuned.
Stay strapped, stay tuned. We have a lot of games because we will be bringing both a winner and losers bracket to you, which means I believe you did the head count. How many games are we going to get to view tonight?
I believe at the count from yesterday.
Red Terror, did you cut out there? Sounds like our assistant in the booth may be a bit shy. But no worries. We will be getting a number of games out tonight, and we should be getting underway here in about 10 minutes. Can't wait to get that one going, as Red Terror hopefully gets his microphone fixed.
Hello?
Okay,
there
he is. All right, perfect. Back and better than ever. Back like you forgot something.
Sorry for the technical difficulties, folks. No, as I was saying, yes, we have a loser bracket in which teams will have a second opportunity to basically climb their way back up into the finals in a similar fashion that was introduced in the Baby Dumbhouse tournament, which is a splendid idea. I think it keeps things very much interesting. Again, for example, Will and Sir Bro Dude from that tournament went to the losers bracket and they ended up winning. So I'm hoping to see kind of similar results in the sense that, some losers will become winners. We never know.
Oh man, yeah, it adds so much extra drama to it, and on a typical QRLS night, you might get to see 6 games at the most. Unlike this past Wednesday where we got 9 games back to back to back. Tonight we're bringing you, and I believe it's single elimination until the championship, in which case it is single elimination if the winner of the winners bracket beats the loser of the losers bracket. However, if the loser of the the winner of the losers bracket beats the winner of the winners bracket in the championship, they must beat the winner twice. Am I not correct?
Yes, I want to keep it the same fashion, just for just keeping it simple. But yes, I love it. It's gonna be insane. So hopefully, I think with that being said, a total of 11 or 12, I believe it's 12 total straight matches for you guys here tonight.
It's 12 matches back to 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 back, being brought to you live. Every play, every goal, every demo, every punch, every kick, every teleportation, every sucker, every grappling
every
hook,
spike, plunger,
every spike, plunger, all of it being brought to you live, play by play, all night long here at the QRLS. And I have so much energy pulsing through me right now, Terror. I can't even explain it. I'm jittering. I'm actually standing right now. I don't even have a chair.
Oh, same. I've been waiting all day for this ever since I woke up. Wanted to get out of work. Like you said, this has been going on in the making for about 2 months now. 2 months, trying to plan everything out, get all the teams together. Obviously, we just had the Baby Dumbs tournament not too long ago, so that came first, and we just wanted to introduce something new, something fresh in between our regular postseason matches, and just keep things here in the league entertaining for all our fans and viewers, which we greatly appreciate. So, like I said, it's been in the making for a while now, and I am ready to go here in about a few minutes more. And yeah.
Yeah, no, I can hear it. You're giving me goosebumps right now. I'm not even kidding. But no, yeah, exactly. Can't wait to get into this one. And let's we've said our introductions. We've told everybody what they're getting ready to witness. But what they want to know is what to expect. And I want to see, I want to hear you being an subject matter expert on all things Rumble. I mean, we're here in your home field, on your home dust. I want to look right into it. Our first matchup, we're going to see Blubbernut, Strive, and Panda. A team with a lot of chemistry from the QRLS, the Kings just before the transaction histories of Week 3. And will Will Six, Squid, and Masamoon, three players who haven't played often with each other, most likely in customs and whatnot, but not in any real competitive sense. However, all three very solid players on their own right. You know, what are you expecting to see out of this matchup?
It's a very tough call, to be honest. I feel like both teams, with all these players here, they're very much even to me in the sense that they all bring something very important to each individual team. You have obviously Blubbernut and Will as the big stars of these teams, the veterans themselves, the MVPs. Every pretty much every title we give them, we give out here in the league. They're just crazy, phenomenal. Every single one of these players. Squid, Masamune adding as supports. Squid doing well on the wall. Strive being the rookie, was being a rookie until the changes here. Panda has had his weeks where he pops off, but again, K1, this is Rumble, so anything could happen. You could have explosions. You could have tornadoes out of nowhere, balls freezing in there, creating disturbances in people's areas. So but I guess you're looking for a more specific answer. I will say that I will be betting my money on Will's team just for the fact that I heard them practicing a little bit earlier before stream, and they were sounding pretty confident, very excited, just like much ourselves. So I'm gonna have to give it to Will's team, Will, Squid, and Masamune, for winning this first matchup.
Big call out, and if they do, that it does not spell the end for Blubbermutt, Strive, and Pandas. They will see themselves in the losers bracket. And want to talk about these two teams that have a first round bye, and a little bit get a little more information from you as to why they have this bye, because you have these first two matches getting played here: Blubbernut, Strive, Panda, Will Six, Squid, Masamoon, and Scrub, Zombie, Pinky, and Little Bucket, who I believe is actually now, he's been replaced, if I'm not incorrect there.
Yes, he has been replaced. So basically, we have a six-team tourney today. It kind of makes it a little bit hard to kind of schedule out these games in terms of having 8 teams. Unlike the Dumb House, where it's 2v2, we're doing 3v3. So more players
Oh
being
yeah.
used up here. So the way I was just looking up brackets, trying to get ideas throughout the week, and I came across this particular pretty much setup that you see here on the league tonight. And well, one of the teams that we have is Alex, Alec, and Heartless. Spoiler.
Ooh.
And then another team we have is Slurpy Snail, Lemur, accompanied by Sir Bro Dude. Two very solid teams. So the way I did this was set both of them up. So like you said, they get a pretty much like a freebie. Get a freebie, and then they will be facing whoever are the winners of match 1 and match 2. But I believe, in my own opinion, it's very much fair, just because again we have the loser slash redemption bracket that I like to call it, so they could climb their way back up, and anybody could win tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh no, anybody can. It's anybody's game, without a doubt. Now with T minus 2 minutes, we're gonna start getting these players onto the field, into the dust here. And you mentioned before the RNG. This will be the first time we've ever got to see the RNG, the RNGs, as some might call it, the random number generator that comes with Rumble. That means these players have no idea what power-ups they'll get. These power-ups come in every 10 seconds after use, and at the beginning of the game, it'll be a 10-second cooldown, if you will, between power-ups that they'll have. And there's a number of them. We listed some of them before, but in your expert opinion, Terror, what would you say is the prized item, the prized power-up that you can get? The thing you're hoping for when push comes to shove. What is the quote-unquote most OP power-up there is in Rumble?
Oh, I very much enjoy that question right now. So for me personally, when I'm playing Rumble, I'm looking for honestly two of them.
Okay.
The first one being the plunger, which for anybody who doesn't know is pretty much exactly that, a plunger. And what that does is it grabs the ball with a long cord that pretty much swings the ball in any direction that you're driving. So for me personally, I love that because if I'm going down at full speed down the field to my opponent's goal net, then the plunger really helps with a little bit more accuracy, a little bit more finesse, getting that ball really fast paced into the net. And then you also have uh, the 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 punch, which again, very simple. It's a punch that shoots the ball, and I've seen players just use it in amazing ways, very accurately, while they're either on the ground, they shoot the ball a little bit upwards, sending that ball flying, or they're doing some crazy aerials and shooting the ball and just punching it straight into
Mhm.
people's nets.
Mhm.
So those would be my two favorite top ones. But hey, we have tornadoes, we have other power up spikes. Anything could happen. Maybe, maybe these guys like other stuff that I haven't mentioned yet.
Oh man, and it's 8:15 now, and we'll get to see all of these in full action in just a moment as we're just waiting now for our teams to hit the dust. And it looks like as I speak, they hear my voice, almost as if this is being broadcasted live for them all to see. Speaking of being broadcasted live, ladies and gentlemen, feel free to go ahead and support the Twitch here. To also check out our YouTube, and we have a Facebook as well. All of those links are down below. The things are in the thing, so definitely go do the thing with the thing. Really appreciate all you guys, all your viewership here as we get loaded into this first game of the Goal Rush Gold Diggers Rumble Tournament, and it is going to be a big one. I know Blubbernut is personally, specifically, very excited to get into this one because he is a Rumble fanatic, to say the least. Absolutely, dogs, not dogs in a good way, on the Rumble, the Rumble competitive scene. So I'm really excited to see what he does here. And on the opposite side, Will Six, who we know is just a magician, an artist almost in typical Rocket League. However, this is far from typical Rocket League, so I'll be curious to see, what he has, what he's able to bring to us. Just waiting for them now to hit the pitch to get this one underway. Keep in mind that this is a double elimination tournament with one losing going down to the losers bracket. Now, Will Six has seen the losers bracket before, and it's not something he's afraid of. Do you think that's something he's worried about right now? Obviously he wants to win, but do you think that staying out of the losers bracket is his biggest goal?
I don't think he's too worried about it. Like you said, he's been there before. He's been there from the very beginning in the last hoops tournament that we had, and with his partner back then, Sir Bro Dude, they literally climbed all the way back up from start to finish, and were second-time champions in that game mode that we were presenting. So I don't think it's a matter of him being nervous about that. I think he's just here for the excitement, for the gameplay, and
Absolutely.
we shall see what happens as the players kick off right now.
You're right. We have liftoff and a demo already before the excitement even gets going. It's already started, and I got to talk a moment here about the ugliest car in the league being showed not once, not twice, but 3 times. The Scarab being rocked by the former Kings, Blubbernut, Strive, and Panda.
Oh my God, Kevin, you are absolutely right. I know they were talking about scarabs as a joke throughout the week and especially tonight, saying that some people might use them. But wow, it is great to see a whole team, not just one, but a whole
Whole
team
team.
using the what can be considered the ugliest and worst car of the game.
It's Will Six with an arguably even uglier car, the Merc with the pizza wheels. I mean, absolutely looking Minnesota, but clearly he is feeling California. Very pretty shot, using the spikes to perfection to get our first goal here.
He's telling us that he's hungry tonight. He is hungry. Pizza on his wheels, food thing. Might be a message there.
Might be a message indeed, as now he takes the ball again, pushing it down the way. Panda quick to defend now, as Blubbernut will try to collect in his corner. Masamoon trying to interrupt him himself, and I believe that is the Roadhog. Now Panda taking a shot with the grapple, puts it on. A frozen ball and a punch come in simultaneously to get that one away from their goal, and now the orange team will push their offense.
Oh, that part definitely comes in handy, not just for offense, but definitely defense as well. And you just saw it, offense again. It's a great ability and power up all around. Spikes are amazing if you could just get it past people and have that certain level of control before the time runs out and you release it. It's gonna be amazing. Oh, and there we go, Squiddy.
Oh my goodness. Squiddy punching that one in like it stole his lunch money. My goodness. And speaking of control with the spikes, Masamune able to work through some really uncomfortable times, allowing his teammate to lock in that the boxing glove to pound that one down in.
Okay, the official name, as I'm finding out actually for the first time, is Haymaker for that certain ability.
The Haymaker. And what better place to whip out the Haymaker here than on the dust here in Deadeye Canyon. Squiddy, oh my goodness, almost an anime save, but was unable to as Squiddy unlocks the spikes and drives it straight in. Panda trying to teleport away. Looks like the ball didn't even know how to handle that one. Almost teleported through his car. And that is a 3-goal lead for Will 6, Squid, and Masa.
Yeah, that was one crazy play, whoever did that switch up right there. Unfortunate for Panda being in the wrong place, as he has no choice but to be teleported. But what an awesome view for us.
Without a doubt, is now the ball frozen in midair. Strive collecting, challenging as Masamune. Blubbernut plays expertly around him, tries to catch the dribble. However, it looks like the ball frozen in time now. As Panda collects, sends downfield. Masamune will try to play back to Will 6. Will 6 puts this one up in the air. Air dribbling with, somehow, air dribbling with a brick being shot on his Strive. As now it looks like, oh, big demo off a teleport. And this ball is nearly everywhere around this field except in a net.
What a save there by Masamune. Or actually, no, what a save by blue team, my bad. Masamune trying to get it into their net. There we go.
Oh my goodness, and this ball is being ricocheted back and forth now. Strive trying to get a shot on, absolutely blasts that ball to the other side using the punch, what is that one? You're my subject matter expert. What is that one? The big old power-up thing.
Called the power hitter.
The power hitter. Thank you very much.
And rightfully so, as he sends it flying in the air.
Indeed. Now this is a very scoreable ball. Panda trying to find the shot, unable to. Great defensive effort from Masamune as Blubbernut takes the spikes. Not a lot of boost. Has some time. Masamune, good defensive effort yet again. Strive trying to get an angle using the using the Scarab, and Panda there able to punch it in. And we're starting to see just how valuable the Haymaker truly is. Oh, excuse me. That was the Plunger, one of your favorites.
Oh yeah, like I said, it gives you that ability to just send the ball in a certain direction at quick speeds that people can't anticipate, and that's exactly what we saw right there.
One of the few times where the term suck is very good. There is another time, but that's not something we'll mention now. As Strive tries to get up in the air. Will 6, quick to defend. Blubbernut now getting in the back, and oh my goodness, we're in Kansas here, as there's a big tornado on the field. Will 6 trying to get that one back, still spinning in the air. Masamune now clearing away. Strive trying to find a teammate mid. Blubbernut's there to take the shot. He's able to corner it. What a shot! And that is now, they creep ever so near to that 3-goal lead. Now only one.
What a touch by Strive. Definitely showing that he is still able to be picked up for regular matches, but in Rumble he is showing that he can support his teammates.
Indeed, doing it in a Scarab nonetheless, as this ball won almost evenly up the wall now as Blubbernut and I think that was Masamune fight it off. Strive up in the air high. Will clearing off his own backboard. It's been 10 seconds shortly. I believe we'll see some. Yep, and absolutely booted is Blubbernut trying to find a shot. Masamune now shooting as Squid will try to collect in his own corner. Will 6 sending it downfield. Squid passing mid to himself, trying to flick. Panda gets the suction cup. A shot on from the Haymaker. And it is just an absolute offensive onslaught right now from the orange team.
And Will just being very aggressive, as you expect him to be, but he's doing very well. Great performance, great use of his every single ability that he just gets. As you see it here, just one hell of a team, you know, the way they're using all their abilities, no matter what it is.
Strive catches the ball, unable to move too fast. Blubbernut with the handoff, almost like we're playing Gridiron now. However, teleported away. Squiddy now trying to clear. Strive collecting in his own corner. Plays around. Masamune tries to get past Squid. Unable to. The magnet. Will it be able to save them in time? Panda trying. 1 second left. The ball has not hit the ground. But will it? Panda keeping it up ever so lightly. The ball staying in the air, refusing to drop. My goodness. What a crazy final second of that game. But it goes the way you predicted. Will 6, Masamune, and the MVP, Squiddy, coming away with it. And what a matchup. What did we just see there?
That was insane. I love seeing these guys use crazy abilities. You could see in between their cooldowns that they're giving us their usual play styles, their usual skills that we come to love. But just with a twist, they're doing very solid, utilizing, like I said, every single one of those power ups the best they can, and not making any mistakes.
No mistakes at all, and actually, a fantastic game. Will 6 now staying away from the losers bracket. He is right now has yet to lose any of these extra tournaments that we have seen. And I know he wants this one as well, as he will send the Old Kings down to the losers bracket as we get set up for our next matchup in this tournament, because there's plenty more to come as we get underway. Who will we be seeing next?
So coming up next, we will have Scrub Zombie Pinky facing off against Toaster Bearded, and actually, let me check here. It's not Jake. Jake was supposed to be playing, but he is being switched out for
I believe it was
Colts fan. That's
Colts
who it
fan.
was.
That's right. I would edit it. Unfortunately, I've already started the tournament, so I can't edit it for stream purposes, unfortunately. So you viewers will just have to see Little Bucket as Colts fan, because fun fact, Little Bucket is actually a huge Colts fan, so it all works out. But yeah, so Colts fan subbing for Little Bucket. And this will be another really interesting matchup. What kind of predictions do you have coming forth with this one?
One, I'm not too sure about, to be honest. I don't think I've gotten the chance to see Colts fan in action as of yet. But just, with his teammates, Toaster and Bearded, Toaster being a very heavy, aggressive player in my eyes, amazing as a team player. Bearded with the support and the defensive prowess that he conveys, they should be a very solid team. And then Scrub, Zombie, and Pinky. From them, I'm looking for a good amount of passes, good aerial shots. So let's see. I'm gonna have to give it to. I'm gonna go with Scrub, Zombie, and Pinky. I think they will have a very good fluid uh rotation and just team play.
Definitely. I mean, these are three that we've seen the most from. But I always like to be the opposition. And I believe I'm going to have to go, obviously, across the table here and say Colts fan, Toaster, and Bearded. Number one, you have Toaster and Bearded, who both in their own right are absolute defensive walls. And Colts fan, being the wild card that he is, we don't know what to expect. And if we don't know what to expect, that clearly means that the opposition doesn't know what to expect. And I believe that he might turn some heads. So very excited to see how this one plays out. And, either way, they will be going, we'll see one team going down to the losers bracket, which will be a fun little matchup for them down there. As we finally get our teams now queuing in, as we will go ahead and make sure we spectate here on the field. Looks like we're maybe waiting on a few.
Hey K1, we have our sidelines reporter, Mr. Bearded, joining us now.
We just have sideline reports in the middle of the game? Isn't he playing right now?
Oh yeah, this sideline reporter is going to do on-field action from the closest spot on the field right out there in the game.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have Bearded 4L in the booth, mic'd up as we get ready to get this one underway now. Bearded 4L here in the booth, tries to get the shot on Frozen like the Ice Age, unable to get the goal in. And my goodness, Bearded, did you think you had that one?
I sure did, but that's going to happen a lot here, K1.
As now Salad here, the Colts fan, flicking over, tries to get a nice... Oh my goodness, the ball's stuck, still won't move whatsoever.
It is absolutely insane, K1. Who would have thought he would be reporting as he is playing? How does he do it? He's
Abs-
multitasking more than anybody would.
Talented on the field.
Well, the
Talented in your hearts.
sorry about that, K1. The good thing is I'm not real good at either one of them, so it's easy to do both.
As Pinky now tries to get expertly shot in there, unable to using the spikes. Great defense now. Scrub up in the air with a nice pretty shot and a nice glossy Octane. I think the prettiest car on the field right now. Bearded, where were you?
I was trying to shut the stream off on my phone so we didn't get background noise, K1. It's hectic down here on the field.
I can imagine. I can hear it in your voice. I love it, and we're so excited to have you here. As now Zombie goes up in the air, trying to clear his Pinky. Bearded, the man himself, getting a shot on. Scrub collecting in his corner. Now setting it up. It's Toaster putting one on net. Pinky able to stop, but the ball's frozen. It won't move anywhere, but everyone can't hit it. Scrub now clearing away using the spikes. Not often you'll see the spikes used in a defensive manner. However, is used expertly there. Scrub, clearly anything but.
Yes, and what an amazing matchup we have right now. Not as many goals yet as we expected from round one. They're playing a little bit more conservative, but like I said, anything's random here as we have the power-ups. Oh, and almost a shot right there.
Bearded, did you even stop to
just
think
going
about
for
that
the
man's
beautiful
family?
demo. I sure did not.
See now bangs this one. Scrub now with the spikes out again. Very dangerous like Wolverine. Tries to get this one in. Spinning and flipping and flopping. Unable to get that one in. Bearded with a great defensive effort. And what a clear.
Thanks, K1. We're really working hard out here, but...
Bearded, I know you're focused here, but I have to ask, would you mind telling us a little bit about who you're wearing tonight? Your car looks very spectacular.
Yeah, we went for the Amerigo Vespucci version of the Gizmo here. The red, white, and blue. We've got the titanium white star boost, and I should have been there.
That is my fault. I apologize. I distracted. Speaking of distracting, look at these wheels on Pinky as he gets a goal here off a nice pass from Zombie. 2-0 blue team.
What a notice there. Ugly cars, and we also have ugly wheels being shown tonight.
It might be the cars might be ugly, but boy is this play pretty. Salad now up in the air. Salad, that is Colts fan, i.e. as this ball will just bounce in front of net. However, just about every force of nature possible is preventing it from going in as Toaster tries to find a way to get this one, centers it, but the blue team just too quick to clear.
And Pinky off the wall, can't quite get it there.
And teleported away as now Bearded sent skating
Oh,
with the Hot Wheels.
Swing and a miss.
And
Bearded,
it's all right.
it's
It gets, I'll tell you, Bearded, it gets nice and hot here in the desert. We appreciated the whiff. A nice gust of air. Oh my. Oh, and Toaster with an almost 200 IQ play using the plunger. Now Zombie will do the same. Puts this one on net. Tries to find the angle, unable to.
And you see them that they're getting a lot of plungers there. I know this is randomized, but sometimes it's not fair.
Not at all. Pinky now grabs a second goal off a big haymaker. Absolute banger of a shot. You've heard of an uppercut, but I mean, what would you describe that as? Downer cut?
A downer cut, lower cut, lower drop.
A lower drop?
It was a real downer for us, K1, as Pinky looked like Mike Tyson there scoring that goal.
Mike Tyson indeed. Now, Zombie clearing away, gets teleported. Now Scrub up in the air, trying to get the double tap using Pinky, trying to put it on. Bearded with the great clear. This one has a chance. Toaster trying to find it. Bearded. What a shot! My goodness.
Boy, that one almost looked like I knew what I was doing, K1, but I don't want to spread any rumors.
Well, you know what? Spread the wealth. If you can get your team to get a couple more goals there, you guys will have a tied ball game now with a minute left. As now we have liftoff. Toaster against Zombie. Toaster with the advantage. This ball stays on the Orange's offensive side. Scrub trying to collect in his corner. Does a good job. Toaster even better job. It's surprising that car is legal with the two spikes out front. The Paladin, dangerous car. Could pop the ball.
And here we go, Bearded. Come on, you got this. Focus up.
Bearded,
And
what a
what
demo!
a demo!
Little Bucket would be proud. I wish he was here with me tonight, but I have to honor him with those beautiful demos as we try to do.
Indeed. And speaking of demos, ladies and gentlemen, be sure to shout out the beautiful demos you're seeing here with the exclamation demo in the chat. We do have our Nightbot set up to track each and every demo that takes place, but it needs your help to do so. As now this ball will go into the corner. Salah trying to clear, however, it's frozen just above his head. Toaster, same result. Able to get this one. This ball might be able to be scored as Salad unable to get the angle as this ball will go down. And what an unfortunate game. Bearded, you've played phenomenally, though, leading your team in goals.
Yeah, that was a tough one, K1. I'm starting to think maybe I do better when I don't communicate out there. I just really played reckless, and that's what Rumble's for.
Yeah, you're exactly right. There's nothing that is, there's no grace when it comes to Rumble, and you, sir, have been phenomenal. Thank you so much for getting us in. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been Mic'd Up featuring Bearded 4L, first ever here on the QRLS. And don't worry, we'll see more of Bearded because he is down but certainly not out. Going now to the losers bracket. Bearded, any final comments from you before we get on to our next match?
Oh, I'd just like to say thank you to you guys for having me in the booth, and we'll see if we can get the sideline reports to continue here as the night goes on.
Without a doubt, it's always great to hear your voice, and can't wait to maybe one day even get to see your face? Question mark? But that's for a different day. Ladies and gentlemen, we have more matches up and coming for you as we get ready to make sure we log this game and submit the scores as Scrub, Zombie, and Pinky will move on to face Slurpy Snail, and I believe he's picked up a few new teammates as well as Throttle Dog and Joe, unfortunately, were unavailable tonight. It seems that maybe the desert was a bit too remote for them, or maybe they didn't want to get their cars dirty.
That is true. I was really hoping to see that team. I would have estimated they would have been a very hard contender to go up against. But either way, it's nice to see different faces. And he is accompanied, like you said, by Lemur and Sir Bro Dude, which I think will still be a very much solid team as they go forward.
Absolutely. And let's get into this next matchup. Who are we seeing next, Tara?
Are we going down to the losers bracket, or are we still in the regular
I
bracket?
believe the losers need a couple more losers before they can start playing.
All right, then it should be Will, Squid, and Masamune going off against Alex, Alec, and Heartless.
Wow, I mean, absolutely star-studded. This game is looking like the top left of the American flag. Stars everywhere. And I don't even know really what to expect here. But, again, I'm not the subject matter expert. That's why we have you here in the booth. What kind of expectations, what kind of predictions do you have for this matchup?
Oh, so with obviously Alex, Alec, and Heartless, I definitely expect a lot of aerial gameplay just with a bunch of mixing of abilities added with their routine, especially from Alex. I want to see how his level of skill will attribute to the randomization of abilities. So I definitely think Will and his team have it cut out for them going into this.
Without a doubt, and Alex, I mean, a fan favorite, without a doubt, and definitely a huge member of the community, somebody that everybody, I mean, just an endearing character in the community. If you haven't gotten a chance to talk or speak with Alex, definitely make sure to go and reach out to him. He's a phenomenal player, even a coach as well. So if you're looking to get better, Alex is definitely the man to reach out to. But, of course, I'm speaking about your regular everyday Rocket League, but this isn't everyday Rocket League, ladies and gentlemen. No, this is Rumble that we're getting ready to get into, and we're getting ready to transition now over to our match main field as the dust has been swept and the pieces of the cars have been dragged off. We have a nice clean match here, and now Will6, Squiddy, and Masamune coming off a win, a bit more warm here and a bit more used to this temperature. It's a little humid out here in the desert tonight. Do you think this gives them any advantage?
I think experiencing already one game Definitely gives them a little bit of an edge. Like I said, this is all randomized power up, so anything could happen. But I just feel like they might be ready, all warmed up with everything they got going on. But we shall see as kickoff begins.
No doubt. And we have liftoff. Alex winning the faceoff. Masamoon sending it back as quick as you like. Alec trying to get a big hit. Unable to. Just goes to speak how good of a clear that was. Will 6 now in the Scarab. Looking just absolutely awful. Squiddy now trying to get a nice backwards play. Now pushing this one. Will 6 almost has the goal. Squiddy looks like he accidentally cleared it with the haymaker.
And Alec pushing off field, trying to get that pass, but there is no one there.
My goodness. Now Heartless Masamoon. Oh my goodness. What a slingshot. That was. Car turned into a trebuchet.
What excellent use of my favorite, the plunger.
And just goes to show just how perfectly in sync this man is with his car, as he's now also rocking the Scarab. Alec big against Squiddy. Alec with the advantage. Wins the 50 yet again. The man is a 100 in 50s. Now Masamoon trying to clear away. Able to is Squid, as he will try to collect. Will to Squid. Squid to Moss. Moss to the net. Will it go in? No! Punched away by Alec Big.
Oh, and almost still a shot there. Unfortunate.
Almost had a beautiful team play. Now Heartless up in the air quick as you like. This ball's in a very dangerous spot. Unable to clear his Squid. Putting the shot on is Heartless. Will very patient clearing away.
And Will running down. Patient. Fortunately, no boost it seems.
And
two tornadoes on the field right now.
Two tornadoes. It's looking a little bit like Sharknado, especially when you're seeing all these guys out here. Tornadoes all around. As a shot now off the ceiling. Will it go down into the net? Off the crossbar. Squiddy using the grappling hook. What a shot, looking like Batman.
We'll say that is probably one of my least favorite abilities, but he makes very good use of it right there in that situation.
Absolutely. What a shot indeed. Now they take a 2-0 lead over the orange team. Squiddy winning the 50. Goes for the boost now. Will try to collect and beat Alex RL. Able to. Heartless clearing away, but now the blue team is on full offense, and Will 6 says, I don't need any extra talents or any extra skills. I just need myself and my Scarab. What a shot.
Yeah, it definitely seems like you were right, K1. They're definitely warmed up and ready for everything that the other team is hitting them with.
And with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left on the clock, this goal now pushing the lead to 4. Not quite sure what happened here, but the Scarabs seem to be in absolute dominating fashion tonight.
Ooh, and that's something you don't see. Alex missing the kickoff, but I think there was a communication error with his teammates that they didn't go.
It might seem indeed now, as they return the favor. Alex RL says, I will take that one right back, thank you.
Redemption. That's what I call it. Redemption right there. Takes it back for his team, definitely. They still have a lot of time, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. Anything could happen, and I am rooting for them.
Wow, absolutely, as now we've had 2 back-to-back kickoff goals, almost as if these guys don't really want to play Rumble. Haven't got a chance to see too many abilities here lately, as this ball will now rattle along Blue's goal line. Alex RL up quick as you like. Tries to find this double tap. Almost getting it in. A big clear from the blue team. Heartless now will collect in his corner. Squid trying to find it. Unable to. Will 6 clearing. Heartless, and with a big bang. Doesn't even have an ability on. That's just all natural.
And Masamoon looking for that pass, but nobody there in the corner. Alex using the plunger. Was that the plunger?
It looked like the plunger. He said, get back. Get back. He did. Absolutely. Yes. What a grab. Slinging that one in there. What a beautiful goal explosion.
And he was saving that because he did get teleported right above the net there. Very, very good strategy.
200 IQ play brings them to within 2 now, as Will 6 will send this one down the field. Heartless clearing away, trying to avoid Will on the wall. Trying to get it up the wall himself. On the other side is Masamoon, who will now try to center. Heartless gets the spikes and the speedy ball. What is it one called? The Hot Wheels? The skaters?
If you're like me and Alex, we like to name that one the Hot Wheels just because it sounds better. But the official name is Disruptor.
Speaking of disruptor, my goodness. Will Six hit this ball harder than my wife hit me with a divorce request. Wow.
And hot damn right there. What a shot.
Absolute banger. 109 says Masamoon in the chat. 5-2, 2 minutes, 15 seconds left. The orange team has a lot of ground to make up here, but they definitely have the team to do it as Alex RL up in the air trying to find a clear. Alec Big now is clearing away, wins the 50, rotates back, allowing his team to move forward. Masamoon hitting it hard off the corner. Frozen in time as this one tries to find another one. Unable to as Alec Big gets up quick in the air.
And Squiddy with the power hitter right there. He might send this flying. Oh, not as far.
Big pass disrupted by a big kick, or a big punch, excuse me, as Alex RL with a big smack from the other side of the field catches Will Six off guard. Masamoon unable to catch, and he now has the hat trick as he tries to bring his team ever closer to this 5-3 game.
Yes, very calculated jab right there in the air. Like I said, one of my most favorite abilities. And hopefully they could turn this around. They still have a minute and a half left, down by 2. We should expect a very intense and insane gameplay here from both teams.
No doubt as this one almost goes in. Alec Big with the spikes coming in clutch here. Now flipping and flopping. Toss this one up in the air. Somebody's been playing gridiron. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Alex RL with the 4th goal. What a plunger. And what a pass.
What a pass. What a calculated play there from both teammates. I don't know if Alec was expecting that of Alex to come in with the plunger, but either way, very amazing to see for us.
Absolutely. With a minute 19 left, the blue team has to be feeling very unsettled with how quickly the orange team is catching up. Definitely looks like maybe being a little more warm has helped them out, but the orange team has definitely come back, and a lot of that on the back of Alex RL.
Yeah, as we said, he is a very tough player to play against in regular Rocket League. I can only imagine how these guys are feeling with abilities added into the mix, as he's been performing exceptional. Another plunger play going into net, and it is stopped by Will.
Will Six up with the tornado now. Dorothy looking like as now Squiddy with another haymaker into the net extends their lead by 2.
And it seems like they very much are warmed up, K1.
My goodness, and a big shot there. And with only just less than 40 seconds left, the orange team is now pressed, and we'll see what they're made of truly as they work to avoid that loser's bracket. Masamoon now clearing away, puts this one close to target. Alex RL saying absolutely not, sends us away. We will be seeing our abilities coming in here soon as we see one now, another teleported away. The orange team on offense, Will alone able to clear, but this ball's frozen in time. Alec Big with the big shot, Squiddy with an even bigger clear. Alex RL angling this one down, unable to. What a save from the post.
And Masamoon almost with the spikes as the ball gets frozen. We are passing, and can we get a shot here in 2, 1?
Ooh, and this ball may drop. It does just now as the blue team pulls away with this one. Looks like they caught the orange team a little off guard, but my goodness, did the orange team start to string together some goals there. And all of that on the back of Alex RL and Alec Big with the passing. What a matchup we just saw.
Oh, most definitely. For a minute there, you were almost rooting for the orange team. It looked like they were about to make that comeback as Alex was racking up shot per shot in less than a minute there for his team using those crazy plunger plays. And, well, he's still not out, so we could expect way more insanity from that team.
Without a doubt, down but not out is the name of this one here as Will Six, Squid, and Masamoon remain undefeated moving forward into the semifinals, I believe that is, as they will send Alex, Alec, and Heartless down to the losers bracket as we get queued up here for our next matchup. And what do we expect in here from our next matchup?
Next matchup, if I am correct, is Slurpy Snail, Lemur, and Sir Bro Dude versus Scrub, Zombie, and Pinky. Now, we just saw that Scrub, Zombie, and Pinky work phenomenal together. great matchup against their last opponents. Um, I've been saying it could happen either way, but I think I'm gonna still stick it with Scrub's team as they're performing very well. Nice off the wall shots, using the abilities very wisely. So it's gonna be something incredible to witness right now.
No doubt, as we barely we barely have a time to breathe, as these players are already on the field. We didn't even have enough time really to clean up the field too well. But fortunately, these cars are just so ugly, it doesn't matter. As Lemur now pushes up, Zombie in the Scarab. It looks like everybody seems to play my least favorite car. No worries whatsoever. We'll still bring you live action nonetheless. As a big shot comes on from Slurpy Snail, unable to get the angle as this ball will not leave Zombie dropping. Kind of like my ex wouldn't leave me. She would never get the hint. Oh my goodness, and what a shot from Scrub trying to dringle this in using the magnet. Pinky unable to get this clear, and what a back and forth we saw so early on. Both teams playing all their cards, no goals as a result.
Yeah, what incredible use of the magnet. Not once, twice, but I believe 3 times. And here we go again. Zombie using the magnet again, outperforming the other players, and almost a shot on net.
Certainly now, as Lemur using the magnet himself, it seems like this is the only ability left on, as Zombie will try to collect in his corner. No boost, no problem, clearing away, but Slurpy Snail with a massive plunger keeps this ball on the offensive side, and just how quickly, it really just goes to show how powerful that plunger can be.
Oh, most definitely. You already heard me say many times that I love the plunger. But yeah, Magnet seems to be a favorite of this match as it keeps coming onto our players. They're using it very wisely, very amazingly, covering the distances that they usually wouldn't be able to with such an ability.
Without a doubt, now is Pinky playing back to his team in the air. Oh, and a big demo in the midfield disrupts the offense. Zombie dropping, now trying to get a clear. Sir Bro Dude unable to. What is that? What is that car? What was that?
I wish I could tell you. I don't know myself. They're really using quite different cars than usual. Mercs, Scarabs, not the usual octanes that we're used to seeing for some reason. That just means that the boys are definitely out to have fun and a great time tonight. And I hope all of our fans are doing the same.
Fun is one thing, but the championship is another, as I know both teams here are dying for what will be the most prestigious award in the QRLS, and that is the Gold Diggers Goal Rush Champion, which will be crowned at the end of the night. Zombie dropping off a pass from Scrub, trying to get a shot in. Sir Bro Dude clearing away with the help of Slurpy Snail. It'll now be Slurpy Snail to push the offense. Tries to send this one in. Thought he was going to bang. Uses. Oh my goodness.
And Slurpy with the calculated usage of the spikes is not detained, not by the plunger, nor any magnetization. He just goes straight for it.
And looking like a politician, absolutely untouchable there by the defense as he's able to get that one through. Sir Bro Dude now pushing in with a good cheat up, unable to get the goal, but a good pressure allows Lemur now to send it. Pinky, even better clear, gets the boost as this ball will float dangerously on the side of Orange. Unable to get the shot off, and Sir Bro Dude with a great clear will now collect and push his offense.
Both teams giving it all they got. It's still anybody's game with 2 minutes left. Just a deficit of 1. All 2 now by Slurpy once again.
Slurpy, obviously the most attractive man in the league there, able to steal the ball away with a more powerful magnet. Dribbles that one in, and I'm starting to wonder with a lot of these cars, I believe they're just randomizing them and going into the game.
I could see that happening. I mean, we have different cars than usual, like I said. We have Merc with corn. Will had Merc with pizza. We have Scarabs of all kind. Pinky with his horrendous wheels that he loves so much.
What's sad about that is he uses those in the regular game. But hey, you know what? Who am I to judge? As now Sir Bro Dude up against Scrub. Scrub able to slap this one in. The free agency, the free agent from nearly nowhere, able to find this one. Pockets the corner, no power-up needed. Pounds that one into the net. My goodness, what a shot.
Most definitely. And they could still make a comeback here with 1.5 minutes still left. They're going strong. let's see what will transpire.
Without a doubt, minute 30 left. This is definitely the closest game we've seen so far. Pinky up quick as you like, able to try to get a clear. Sir Brodu there to follow up. Oh, and a big clear with either a punch or a kick. I could not see. But now Slurpy Snail will play back. Zombie dropping in the midfield. Scrub collecting in his corner. Tries to find the clear. Unable to. Sir Brodu bangs this one off. And my goodness, what a clear there we just saw.
Yeah, they're spacing out very nicely like they would do any other game. Trying to get into the way of one another, which makes perfect sense. You don't want to use your ability and then waste it as you crash into a teammate here. Oh, and spike from Sir Bro, dude. He gives it off to Zombie. More spikes from Pinky. Can he get in that? No.
My goodness, and more spikes than an emo girl's neck. Coming out here as Zombie now trying to find this, and this ball absolutely smacked away, and this ball going back and forth more than me and my ex-wife's divorce hearings. Karen, please don't leave me. Sir Bro Dude sending this one mid now with a shot on net. Blue team able to collect back, unable to. Sir Bro Dude able to find the goal, brings his team to within one.
No abilities used there, just his natural skill. You love to see it, because at the end of the day, this is still Rocket League.
Absolutely, an all-natural shot coming in there. 22 seconds left, 2-goal deficit. Are the blue team able to overcome here? A lot to be seen as Pinky now plays it slow, decides, collecting Lemur. Great defensive effort. Able to clear that one away. Scrub now keeping the offense alive as they absolutely need to try to keep themselves out of that loser bracket, but it might be too little, too late.
And just like that, what a beautiful demo at the very end there. And Slurpy's team comes up on top. What a great matchup. Very solid, great intensity, just overall great gameplay as they take the win.
A big win indeed for the orange team there. Slurpy Stale, Sir Bro Dude, Lemur Arms, who came together within minutes before the before this tournament, able to band together. And what a matchup we just saw there. You know, what are some highlights that we got to see there?
Well, definitely a lot of magnets. For some reason, this match was, I would say, definitely determined by the magnets. You saw it being used quite many times in a row. Some people might say that we're rigging this.
What? No. We here at the QRLS would never, we would never ever do something like that, because at the end of the day, what's the fun in that? But yeah, so that was definitely great, and now we have a full losers bracket filled up. Here in our losers bracket, as you can see here on your screen, we have filling it up. We have Scrub, Zombie, and Pinky, who just lost. We'll now see Blubbernut, Strive, and Panda. And on the other side of that coin, here on the losers bracket, we'll see Alex, Alec, and Heartless taking on Colts Fan, not Little Bucket, Toaster, and Bearded 4L. And we definitely had some high-flying action there, but now we're into the tournament. We have both brackets filled out, and teams with their sights set on one goal, and that goal is to have the most goals here in the Goal Rush, and finally get that crowned the champion here. You know, what do you now we've seen every team play. Do you want to change your answer? Do you still think you have a champion in mind?
Oh, if I say who I think the team will go to the finals, they might call me a bit biased. But you know what? Let's go with Will's team. Will and his boys have been performing extraordinarily well. He's been warm. They've been using their abilities in just very calculated. And like you mentioned earlier, you made a comment that he's always prepared for some reason when it comes to these kind of tournaments and events. I don't know what he does beforehand, what gets him pumping, but he just performs so well. And yeah, I think he's just going to be, once again, a top contender to face off in an event like this.
No doubt whatsoever. As we get queued up here for our next matchup, who will we be seeing next live?
So we are down to the losers bracket, or to make it a little bit better. Redemption bracket, as I like to call it.
Correct. We don't
I
want to hurt anyone's feelings.
no
Losers.
participation trophies here. But we have Blubber, Strive, and Panda going up against Scrub, Zombie, and Pinky.
My goodness, we got to see Scrub, Zombie, and Pinky just a moment ago. They'll be now taking the field once more. Bit more comfortable now as they log in. But see, here's the issue now, Terror. This is becoming. This is the last matchup for one of these teams.
Oh yes, because from here on out, it is basically uh terminal death. You got your shot. If you got into the redemption bracket, here's your second chance. You better use it wisely. If not, you are out for the night, and you get to join us and view the rest of the matchups we are gonna provide for you tonight.
Without a doubt, and not to be confused with non-terminal death, ladies and gentlemen. But you're exactly right. One person moves forward into the competition, the other becomes a fans in the stands. There's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. But I know these guys want this championship bad, and so we'll get to see the competitive side of this. What I'll be interested to see is now that all the initial games are over, do you think they'll continue to play with these quote-unquote clown cars? Do you think we'll get to see people take this start to play a bit more quote unquote sweaty, or what do you think we'll see here now?
Continue to see the same level of gameplay we have. Everybody's just so competitive tonight. Amazing to watch. Very insane actions. A lot of pressure. I think they will continue goofing off, as I will say, with the Scarabs, the Mercs. Those seem to be the two top favorite cars for tonight. But maybe as we get down towards closer to the semifinals, people might start choosing their actual cars that they usually use and take this a little bit more aggressively and strategic, and not want to leave any any holes in the mix, I would say.
Without a doubt, and keep in mind, at the end of this tournament, I will be naming the K1 kit of the night, and that means I will be naming what my favorite car was used. So definitely make sure you're putting together your favorite cars, your best cars, and what I think is the coolest car I will choose at the end of the night. So we'll both have a winner of the Goal Rush tournament as well as a K1 kit winner, and it could be anybody throughout the tournament at all. So definitely put together your best goal, your best car, your best goal scoring car you can, and the K1 kit winner will certainly be receiving a K1 kiss. K1 K1 hurt. It's a Hershey kiss. It's not a real kiss. For legal reasons, I cannot give that away. But
Yes.
yeah, no, it's definitely. But keep going with the awesome cars. Add as much as you can. Best wheels, coolest toppers. But yeah, no, love seeing the cars, and this is actually just a lot of fun right now. So get ready to get into this next matchup. I want to take a moment here to talk to our 22 viewers, 22 fans in the stands, as I like to say here, down in the dust at the old Deadeye Canyon. I know it's hot out there, but thank you for sticking around. Since you stuck around this long, definitely make sure you've liked and subscribed to our YouTube channel, as well as here on our Twitch. Make sure you follow. And definitely go check out our Facebook as well, as we have a lot of good guys doing some good content, putting a lot of effort into this, and want to bring this all to you and for your entertainment. So thank you so much for all you've contributed, and all that you do. Want to ask you now, Red Terror, as we get into this next one, what kind of advantage do you think that Pinky, Scrub, and Zombie Droppin' have going into this next matchup, as they just played? Whereas Blubbernut and Blubbernut, Strive, and Panda, they've been kind of on ice for some time.
They might not be as warmed up, taking that little break that they just did. But either way, we can't vote them out just yet, because we have seen amazing performance from that team. Great level of play together for a random team that I don't believe they get to play a lot together, as far as I know. So they're performing absolutely so well right now, and just utilizing everything they have and get with our random abilities here.
No doubt, as now we got players starting to fill in here, as now the field has been nice and cleaned up. Been a little bit now, as we move into the next leg of this tournament, and it is just fully underway. Players joining in, and we're going to get this one underway, bringing everything live to you now as we get into what's arguably the most exciting matchup yet tonight, as this is do or die for both these teams. Nothing to be left and nothing to be wasted. Both of these teams, all 6 players needing to prove why it is they think that they are a true gold digger. As a big shot goes on for Blubbernut, saved cleanly away by Scrub. Scrub, who showed up big time in his last matchup. I know a lot of eyes are on him to see what he'll be able to bring again into this one.
Ooh, and clear net there, but unfortunately nobody to make another move. We have Blubber making nice clears. Strive unable to reach, I believe, with the power grapple hook there to get the ball, but definitely good performance, good slow pace defense here from both teams, as I expect it to get way more aggressive as the time goes on.
No doubt, and not often you get to see a frozen ball moving, but we got to see it there. I mean, what else can you expect to see here, if not everything, as now this ball will freeze in time. Strive collecting, nice patience, playing up against Pinky, unable to get the scores. A big demo coming in from Zombie now, centering this to his team, tries to find the double tap, frozen and cleared by Blubbernut.
Yeah, definitely peculiar sightings we're seeing here. That frozen ball was something I've never seen before, to be honest with you. So like I said, anything could happen tonight as we just spectated. And what a beautiful shot, aerial from Blubbernut himself.
Somebody's been doing some geometry to find this angle. My goodness. Gets the brick high in the air, tilts the car, and bangs this one down with a nice pretty purple explosion to get them the lead here. 1 goal, 3 minutes, 39 seconds left on the clock as Pinky wins the face-off. Panda clearing away. Now Scrub will have some time to collect in his corner. Tries to find a clear, but challenging him is Blubbernut, unable to find it as this ball will bounce mid. Whipped away by Scrub, unable to find the angle, but now Orange Team will transition to offense.
Fortunately, he couldn't get the angle with the plunger there correctly, but he shoots Panda with the shot.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing turn.
And Panda with not just the shot, but he also kicked Zombie out. Oh my goodness. Kicked Zombie out like my wife kicked me out of the house. So quick and without any warning. 2 goals now to none.
It seems like they're pretty much warm up at this point. They're doing exceptionally well. They broke the ice, as you called it earlier.
Yeah, we thought maybe they'd slow down, but absolutely no slow has happened. Panda kicking again. Now, absolutely brutal Strive. Oh my. Clinical.
Yeah, Panda with the boo, as we see it in the replay once again, and then definitely Strive. Beautiful use of the spike. You see a punch, a jab, whatever you want to call it there, but Strive sends it home.
My goodness, now with a 3-0 lead, 2 minutes, 55 seconds left, the Orange Team has got to get off their laurels, otherwise they will be out of this tournament for good. Panda now tries to find another shot. Zombie, good defense, and oh my, now the kick's going the other direction this time. However, Strive teleporting right back. It is a absolute massive undertaking for the Orange Team here to try to find a way to get back.
Yeah, great usage from, I would say, the ability of the matchup. Another kick or boot from Blubbernut. It seems to be the power-up of this play, of this match. They're using it really well to create an opening there. And hopefully Orange Team, with the remaining 2 minutes, they could create something here, some more openings, as they're still without a goal in this match.
It's very difficult here, especially with the blue team here, the former Kings playing as in sync as they are. You can definitely see the chemistry showing up even in a game of random chance.
Yeah, you could definitely tell these guys have practiced amazing and a lot together. As you know, we recall they were once an official team, but plays happen, and for tonight they're making very good use of that chemistry that they once had. And obviously with the 3-point lead here.
Especially now with a minute 24 left. The orange team needs to come together here. This ball in a very dangerous spot thanks to Pinky's magnet. Oh, and an unfortunate touch prevents the ball from going in as Strive will take this one with a little twisty twist to try to get it clear.
Fortunately, he had that touch off his own magnet. It tends to happen. You could definitely lose control, but almost a jab into goal, and somebody please put that in. Thank you, Scrub Shot, with the first goal of the orange team.
My goodness, and Scrub staying cooler than the other side of the pillow there with that shot. Nice angle, able to get that one in despite it being in an awkward spot. Nice shot, brings them to within 2, but with only 59 seconds left, the orange team has a lot to work on. Pinky now trying to get the shot. Panda, quick as you like, sending this down to Strive. Strive putting it away, and the blue team saying, I'm sorry, I think you had a chance, but no more.
Absolutely, K1. Like I said, their chemistry right now is just unparalleled. They're performing absolutely insane, and unfortunately for the orange team, they have to make pretty much a big U-turn here in the next 45 seconds.
Without a doubt, this blue team is on a roll like toilet paper, as they seem to not be able to lose. Strive now putting this one away, clearing away, and Strive looks nice and comfortable there. Big freeze prevents that one from going in. Pinky with the plunger, unable to get that one in, and it just seems nothing's going orange team's way.
Yeah, they're using all their abilities here, but it doesn't seem like they could get anything solid into the net or any kind of passing that'll help them out here. Blue team doing amazing both offensively and defensively. As we come down here to the final couple seconds, will Panda be able to score again with the magnet? Yes, he will.
Without a doubt, and Panda with the big pink purpley car and hat, looking absolutely like the coolest cowboy on the ranch, puts this one in with only 4 seconds left, solidifying the blue team's win, and they will survive to see another match. However, the orange team, unfortunately, will be joining the couch and viewing the rest of this tournament.
Unfortunate, but hey, they were given a second chance. They took it, but to their demise, Panda, Blubber, and Strive, with the amazing chemistry that they had, great use of the power-ups that they were giving, just take away the win, 5-1 here, K1.
And a big win indeed that will move them forward in the tournament now, and with a 1-goal lead. And we saw a lot from the Scrub Zombie Pinky combo there, but I just don't think they were able to keep up with the chemistry of Blubbernut, Strive, and Panda, and I think that chemistry is something that's going to continue to help them moving forward, as they seem to have kind of come into their own now. Maybe that first game was a bit of a what's the word I'm looking for here? Was a bit of a fluke?
Yeah, one could say so. I mean, for example, we've seen it happen with Will and Sir Bro Dude in the Hoops tournament. They created quite an upset when they joined their own loser bracket at the time and just kept climbing up the ranks once again into the finals. So that being said, with the chemistry that these guys have going on, I would not be surprised to see them perform in similar fashion and reach the finals in going into the loser bracket here.
I would not be surprised at all. I mean, they've been doing some phenomenal. They've been showing phenomenally so far, and the chemistry they've had and their rotations have been pretty clean, which is not something you expect to see at all in Rumble, but they've been pretty spot on with it. I'd love to hear their communications. Speaking of which, what do we have moving forward into our next matchup?
That is a good question, as I cannot see the bracket as of right now. I believe, one second here, I believe we should have Alex, Alec, and Heartless versus... I'm not quite sure.
Should be Colt, Colts fan, Toaster, and Bearded 4L.
That is correct, yes. Bearded Toaster and Colts fan, or Salad as he's called tonight.
Salad now, but he might have a different name later, as we've seen in the past. and really excited to see what kind of new cars we might have. I gotta ask, of all the ugly cars, which one's your favorite? I know we've seen the Scarab, we've seen the Merc, but do you have a go-to ugly car? I know you like to rock the Mustang, but is that your go-to ugly car?
My go-to ugly car. I mean, hey, my Mustang, my Mach E, is a electric car, great on renewable energy. I wouldn't say it's ugly. But let's see. I also have the BMW. Yeah, no, the Mustang. You're right. That would have to be my ugly car. That I personally use.
I was just joshing. I don't think it's an ugly car. I think it's a beautiful car. Not nearly as beautiful, though, as, of course, the Octane, which is just the best all-around car. And that's not even an opinion. That's scientifically proven. But, yeah, no, absolutely. As we'll get into this next matchup here, we'll see if we can't get our sideline reporter back in to get him.
In here, K1.
No way. Ladies and gentlemen, you thought he was done. He's back at it again. The sideline reporter, all mic'd up, bearded 4L, going into arguably the most intense matchup of his life. Bearded 4L, how are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling pretty good, K1. We didn't have the outcome we wanted in the first game, but I changed up the outfit. The sideline reporter is ready to look classy on the field, and we're going to bring a little more swagger down to the field for this game.
A class act indeed. And gotta ask, what's the feeling right now? How's the team feeling in total?
Overall, I couldn't tell you because I'm in here with you. No, I'm just kidding. No, so far we've actually been having a really good time. We just wanted to continue this streak going because I think this sideline reporting gig in-game is pretty entertaining for the league.
Yeah, very much. I like this new little spectrum, I would call it, that we're performing tonight. 3 commentators, that's not something that occurs very much, especially one that's live in action, front row seats into the games as we kick it off here against Spirited and Alec Big.
My goodness.
Yeah, I wasn't going to let Alec get me there.
No, not at all. They've gone over and above with the cars. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Alex RL sending this one across, collecting is the man himself, Bearded, with the camera on top, so he can take pictures of all the people he's about to sauce.
Absolutely, and we've got the microphone to do the interviews down here.
Oh boy, K1, we are definitely seeing some crazy vehicles as we have a battle bus, a Ford F-150, and a Jurassic Jeep. But a beautiful shot from, who was that? None other than Toaster?
Toaster with a 200 IQ play says, I see the defense. I would like to remove the defense. Teleports Alex RL away to get the lead for his team now as Alec Big in, I don't even know what that is, tries to clear away. Salad now with a big shot on net. Bearded 4L, the man himself, with the POV camera on there, the GoPro, if you will. Nice shot. Getting this one cleared away is Alex RL. Trying to get this one away. Salad trying to find this one in. Unable to. Is now Toaster with the spikes. Dragging it away is the magnet, and this ball is going anywhere but the net.
Still stuck on the fact that we are witnessing some amazing, in their own sense, vehicles here. Battle bus, the F-150 from Toaster putting in a lot of work right now, and the battle bus it's just funny to see something so compact being used in Rocket League right now.
Without a doubt, and Bearded 4L nice and dressed up too. Notice you in the tuxedo, as obviously this is a formal attire for a formal event. But I have to ask, being down in the desert, this is a place nobody is used to being in all that tuxedo with all that equipment. How hot is it down there?
It's real warm down there.
And speaking of real warm, Heartless now getting a little heated up with the plunger drag, reversing into the net, getting that one into the corner pocket, ties the game up. 3 minutes, 16 seconds.
Way more intensity from all these players. Very, very much heated matchup here. Alex with the ball, nice control as we expect them to see. With the Jurassic Park Jeep, I don't see that vehicle very often.
Not often at all, as typically you will see a Tyrannosaurus Rex following behind, but in this case, it looks like we're nice and safe in this enclosure. As this ball now up in the air, the Jeep flying behind has the Hot Wheels, unable to make anything of it, as Heartless will send this one in, trying to take this one to Kansas. Alec Big grabs the ball just before it could get cleared, brings it in, secures the goal, and my goodness, what a shot.
Great use of the
He
plunger.
whistled that thing right by me.
And Bearded, I gotta ask a little bit now about the game plan, at least with the team going up against somebody like Alex RL. You know, is there any kind of special techniques or any special game plans or plays your team has put together?
No, not at all. We just figured if we're super random and we don't know what we're doing, they can't either, K1.
200 IQ answer from one of the biggest brains in the league, as Alec Big will try to clear away the man himself, trying to get this one in, and a big punch. My goodness, did you see that one coming?
Oh, I sure didn't, and it scared me half to death.
Well, glad to see it wasn't all the way now, as the Jeep with the magnet tries to find this one in, is able to, and my goodness, the orange team is heating up.
Most definitely, Alex. Expected gameplay, very great use of the magnet there. But the other team still has a chance here. Minute 55 as they go off into kickoff. They're only down by 2. Bearded with his amazing GoPro skills could see stuff coming his way. So I expect them to put on one hell of a show.
Without a doubt, Bearded 4L all mic'd up, takes a shot on net, and I gotta ask, I mean, I know you're a veteran here in the league, but being all mic'd up for the first time ever, are there any nerves right now?
It's a little nerve-wracking, yeah. I'd like to put on a good performance, and I'm not really living up to that right now, but we're going to get there.
No worries whatsoever, sir. I've also tried to put on good performances, and she ended up leaving anyway, as Alec Big will try to find a shot on. Unable to, but we'll try to center now as Alex RL is deleted from play thanks to the Hot Wheels power-up. This ball now magneted to Heartless, who will dribble this nice and soft and easy. Alex RL, the plunger resulting in almost every goal. How do you defend that?
You honestly can't sometimes. It's just, it comes very quick and aggressive. It's like a slingshot. It's just boom, and it's right there. So, yeah, very good use of that plunger. Once again, he has been getting that quite often. I believe almost all his goals have been by plunger so far.
My goodness, yeah, and Bearded, you're now in the 1 minute drill. What is the what's the plan to come back here from this 3-goal deficit?
Oh, well, we've got to try to start scoring some goals, K1.
Well said, sir. Well said. Absolutely. And now I know you're down there. We can't hear them, but you can. Is everybody being nice and fun there, or is the orange team, are they saying anything mean to anybody?
I haven't heard any trash talk down here, and with this microphone, I think I'd be able to pick it up, but...
Most definitely.
And that just goes to show about the class that is the QRLS. Everybody here competing in a friendly manner now, as this ball will ever so closely reach the ground, as the clock will ever so slowly reach 0 now. And unfortunately, this would spell the final loss for Bearded 4L. Ladies and gentlemen, he's here in our booth, and I have to ask, you've now been effectively eliminated from play. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough night. I'm going to have to, revisit what went wrong here tonight and probably crack open a few Beardwisers and see how the rest of the night goes.
No doubt, absolutely. Thank you so much for joining us here. I think I have one request, and it's not from me, but it's actually from everybody here in the chat. What are the odds we can keep you around as a sideline reporter as we move forward into this tournament?
I'll have to check my schedule. We'll see if we can pop back in here at some point in between the next few games.
Definitely. And Bearded 4L, one of our favorite reporters here on the field, as always. Unfortunately, lost this one here, but is always going to be number one in our hearts. Will remain around. 4-1, Alex RL, Heartless, and Alec Big will advance forward into the losers bracket as we transition over to update that now. And, wow, what a matchup we just saw there, Terror. Did that go the way you expected? Terror, can you hear me?
My bad. Muted to but yes, I would say it kind of did. You know, you have powerful players like Alec and Alex, and their teammate there, Heartless. They're just overall individually gifted. Together, they create one hell of a combination. And adding the plunger, the many times the plunger came up in those shots, with the use Alex using them. Yeah, it was quite an upset.
No doubt, yeah, an upset indeed. I think a lot of I know the fan favorite was absolutely the Bearded 4L squad as he allowed us to mic him up tonight. Certainly hope that didn't affect them too much. It didn't seem to, as Bearded was absolutely popping off, if you will. And what a pleasure to have him here in the booth, and I hope he enjoys his Beard Wisers. As a matter of fact, ladies and gentlemen, I feel everybody should have a nice sip of a Beard Wiser. And if you don't have a Beard Wiser, that's totally fine. You know what you can do instead? Go ahead and make sure you follow our Twitch page and go like and subscribe to our YouTube channel, as well as check out our Facebook page. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So we get queued up for this next matchup, and what are we getting ready? Who are we getting ready to see next?
I believe we have the famous Will, Squid, and Masamune going up against, let's see here, Slurpee, Snail, Lemur, and Sir Bro Dude? Or am I incorrect there?
You are 100% correct, my friend, as we are now hopping back to the semifinals of the winners bracket. And moving forward now with these guys, a lot happening as we switch over to the match main screen. And yeah, we're back like we forgot something here in the match main screen, on the winners bracket. And yeah, neither of these teams have seen a loss quite yet. However, one team will have to. And which team do you think that might be?
It's getting down to the nitty gritty here, K1. I still want to say that my guy Will and his team will take it all the way here. But anything could happen as we've seen tonight. They're really using the abilities and power-ups that they're getting very well. All these matches have been quite a spectacle to see here. So yeah, I'll say Will, but at the end of the day, night, anything could happen.
Anything could happen indeed now as we have both teams loading in here, just waiting for Masamune to hit that old A button. Looks like we might have a 2v3 for just a moment. Masamune able to get in just at the last second there. Maybe making some final polishes to the car as he tries to clear away Lemur Arms. Quick to get in the way now, and I don't even know what car that is. Slurpee Snail clearing away. Masamune sending it right back. Trying to whip it away is Lemur. Able to, but Squid able to finish that one off, and what a shot. Back and forth, though. Wow.
Wow, great use of, I believe that was a plunger, basically a pass to Squiddy. Squiddy shooting it. Lemur using, I believe that's the Esper, very unique card that we don't get to see here in gameplay. So definitely a spectacle to see on its own right. Yeah, the usage of the cards tonight, this was not pretty much prophesized. I didn't expect them to be using all types of different loadouts from their garages. I love to see it because, again, this is just something that we don't see. But both teams giving it their all in these amazing, in a way, unique cars of theirs.
No doubt now as Masamune to try to collect in the corner, clearing away, I believe, was Slurpee now. Squid trying to find his teammate mid, unable to. Lemur Arms coming alive now, still in free agency. And you said that was the Esper. Lemur Arms, Esper, barely even know her. Slurpee Snail trying to clear this one away. Frozen in time, though. Masamune unable to find the angle as this ball is just in an awkward spot. Now cleared into the middle. And Lemur Arms, the free agent, once captain, able to put that one away.
And it's almost like he could tell that we're giving him the spotlight right now. He really wanted to give a performance there, and he definitely delivered.
Some people shine, but not many shine quite as bright as Lemur Arms does there. Tying up the game, Sir Brodude now winning the face-off. Pretty resoundingly now. Slurpy Snail will send this one down. Trying to find a clear as Squiddy, unable to get it. Lemur Arms sent away. Oh my, looks like a grapple and a, is that a grapple and a plunger?
There was grappling there. There was Hot Wheels from Lemur. He was using that extra boost that he was given to plunger the ball. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the final touch from himself or his teammate. But Sir Brodude using that jab, and we have amazing use of the abilities here, both offensively and defensively. Hopefully, we'll continue to see great levels of IQ as we get Masamune to shoot it in.
Masamune off a fantastic pass from Squiddy. Good control there. Frozen in the air. Masamune able to grab that one using the magnet. Looks like he was able to actually use Sir Brodude's magnet in order to get that, or Sir Brodude's plunger, excuse me, in order to get that one in now, giving them a lead by 1 goal. 3 minutes just shy of left on the clock. Slurpy Snail, the equalizer, took no time there. Same amount of time just about left on the clock. What a shot.
Using his usual skill, proving that sometimes in Rumble you just need to, not rely on power-ups so much, but just go with it.
Power-ups unnecessary there, as now Will 6 will take this one. Masamune reversing. Will 6 winning the 50, setting this down, tries to find the double tap, unable to find the angle. Great defense from Sir Brodude, but Squiddy coming atop the dog pile to get the shot and take the lead.
Yeah, once again, we don't see the usage of any abilities. They're just good old-fashioned Rocket League. And I would imagine great communication from that team as they, gain the upper hand.
Without a doubt now, as Will 6 wins this one, sending it downfield. Slurpy Snail collecting in his corner, tries to find the clear. Squiddy with the big 50, but doesn't seem to slow him down much. Centering it is Slurpy. Slurpy Snail, Lemur Arms once teammates. Almost had the chemistry there, but great defense for the blue team to clear that one away, as now this ball will go in the air. Sir Brodude with a clear. Punched away by Lemur, and now the blue team will retreat to defense.
Squiddy just barely missing with the spikes. Would have been great to see it if he got in contact. But Squiddy now on the defense using spikes once again. The second opportunity as he shoots it in.
In a very, very difficult save there. For Slurpy Snail. Squiddy, my goodness, gets it in just before being teleported away, so he gets a nice view of his own goal from the other side of the field. Great goal, gives him a 2-goal lead, 2 minutes left on the clock.
Yeah, we'll talk about luck, as you could get an ability twice in a row in that short amount of time. It was very convenient for him as he was just in the perfect spot, and he happened to get that randomized.
Absolutely. Very randomized, very convenient, certainly not rigged, as we don't rig anything here at the QRLS.
No, not at all.
No. This ball now will bounce around in the middle, looking like a tennis match almost, sent away by Will 6. Frozen midair, up in the air. Sir Brodude just not enough boost to reach it. Will 6 with his tornado tries to dribble it in the air. Squiddy bouncing it off of Lemur. This ball will bounce again, unable to go anywhere. Back and forth like the custody hearings me and my ex-wife are going through. Karen, let me have the kids.
Very, very incorrect, K1. Will with the spikes. Oh, unfortunately, he just got it at an angle that doesn't give him much mobility. So now onto Slurpy Masamune with the spikes. Also can't do anything with them. Squiddy trying to get it away. Misses because of the freeze. Will they score once again?
This ball is colder than ice now. It just won't move anywhere. Constantly frozen. Slurpy Snail trying to find a shot on. Punched away. This ball's bouncing so quickly. Hard for me to even keep up with. Now in the air is Masamune, 15 Sir Bro Dude. Masamune able to win thanks to the spikes, but Slurpy Snail, patient as ever, gets this one. Squid high in the air, has the boost, has the ball, has the goal! What a shot from Squiddy D!
Oh man, the uses of spikes right now, especially with Squiddy D, is that might be the second or third time he gets a goal off the spikes there. Very good this matchup right now.
My goodness, this ball getting spiked more than a co-ed at a frat party now. With only 20 seconds left, not looking like it's much of a chance for the orange team to come back. And this might send them to the loser's bracket.
Indeed. But yeah, it looks like Will's team has got it with a 3-goal lead, and here we go in the final second as it touches down. What an amazing game, especially with those spikes from Squiddy. Squiddy getting the MVP for his team. They are on fire. They are as warm as they could get here in the desert. They are proving that even in the loser bracket, or not the loser bracket, but just in any situation, they could outperform any other team.
Without a doubt, yeah. No, Squiddy kind of quiet in that first game. Really came alive in that last game, pulling off 4 goals, easily carrying his team to victory. And what a matchup we see there as your prediction for Will Six's team, Will Six, Masamune, and Squiddy moving on for the championship remains intact. Will Squiddy be Will Six be able to claim the most prestigious prize in the QRLS yet again, the champion of the Goal Rush tournament? He is now in the finals to do so. However, it is not answered quite yet, as we have a loser's bracket to get through still. We'll now see Blubbernut, Strive, and Panda taking on Alex, Alec, and Heartless for the final, to get to the semifinals of the losers bracket up against Slurpy Snail. Who do they replace? Because it's not Turtle Dog and Joe anymore.
Slurpy Snail,
Sir Bro Dude and
Lemur.
Lemur, right. But yeah, so big matchup coming up next. And so we'll be seeing, I believe, Blubbernut, Strive, Panda taking on Alex, Alec, and Heartless. And Alex, Alec, and Heartless have been looking pretty solid, but I have to say, not nearly as solid as Blubbernut, Strive, and Panda.
Yeah, indeed. I think in terms of chemistry tonight, I don't think anybody wants to argue that that specific team has had the best chemistry, the best you know, all-around gameplay in terms of teamwork. Maybe it's just from overall practice, from being once an official team of the league this season and the season 4 that we've been performing here. So yeah, they're very solid. So I don't really have a prediction on who will win and come on top for this round. I'm just gonna leave it up in open air and just enjoy this beautiful spectacle that's about to transpire here.
Oh, we will absolutely be enjoying this. Ladies and gentlemen, we can't have a prediction, but perhaps you can. Let's see in the chat here what predictions you have on this matchup. Moving into this one, who will be seeing Slurpy Snail, Sir Brodude, and Lemur in the semifinals of the losers bracket, and who will claw their way all the way up to fight against the unstoppable Squiddy D, Will Six, and their third player, who is
It's immune.
Masamune.
Yeah, and as you guys are making predictions, I also want you to comment whose vehicle so far, as we've seen many different vehicles, ugly, unique, colorful. Who had the best vehicle tonight? In my personal opinion, I'm going down with 2. I definitely enjoyed Bearded's tuxedo gentleman look with the GoPro camera, getting the live action views from his end. But I also enjoy the wacky food theme coming from Sir Bro Dude's Merc. Chicken head on top, watermelons around, and then corn, I believe, as wheels. So definitely an interesting theme that he had going on tonight. I definitely love all the cards we're seeing here. It's definitely a different toss up than the usual Fenix and Octanes that we see in our quote unquote more professional games.
No doubt, and yeah, without a doubt. I mean, you gotta say everybody out here. And honestly, Red Terror, you could say it better than I can. We are professionals out here. And these players here, they're all professionals, and you see them, the way they move, the way they play the ball, their decision making, it is top notch.
Oh, most definitely. I mean, I've played my fair share of Rumble, but these are some of the most calculated and strategic games, best use of abilities that I have seen, uh, probably ever. I mean, that just goes to show the high quality of skills that each individual who's participated so far has. And you could definitely tell that they're loving every second of this tourney. It's just an amazing Friday night. I hope all our fans out there that are viewing and tuning in with us are having the same amount of fun that not only the players but us, the commentators and the hosts, are having tonight as we kick off here Heartless with Blubber.
No doubt, as Alex RL will send this one quick down the way, tries to find a double tap, puts it down, but not in. As Alec Big up quick as you like, Blubbernut collecting, and this is the matchup I think everybody's really been waiting to see. Blubbernut playing against his teammate in Alex RL. Using the grapple hook, almost angled this one in, still gets the tap in, tries to keep it mid, rotates away, as now blue team is firmly on offense.
Oh yeah, again, great use of any ability that Alex comes into contact with. Almost had it, yeah, with the grappling hook. Now he's playing it very slow as he jabs it. Ooh, what a hit. But nobody there. Big maybe with something with the power hitter. Nope.
And this
Alex
ball will
RL.
not leave Orange side as Alex RL comes in there and puts this one in with authority.
Oh yeah. No ability, just his own skill, but he makes it in, giving him the lead up for his team.
Never let it be said that Alex RL does not have an ability. He himself is an ability. What a shot from him as Alex RL now will cheat up, wins the face-off for his team. Heartless now clearing away. Blubbernut trying to find a mid, a center. Panda playing patient as ever. Clears this one away. Alex RL putting a shot on this ball back and forth. Won't go into the net, however, thanks to a good defensive effort from the blue team. Or orange team, excuse me.
Yeah, the orange team has to step it up. A lot of teleportation going on both ends. Heartless with the jab and another one for the blue team.
And Heartless, quiet as of yet, comes in with a 129 mile per hour absolute banger off the haymaker. Was there ever any doubt? 129, my goodness.
What a calculated shot. Any higher and that would have hit the top board there. But very good use of that haymaker indeed.
Without a doubt, and I mean that when a goal goes in higher than your own IQ, I mean that has to be impressive. Blubbernut using the magnet to air dribble away. Strive now playing patient as Heartless sends this one downfield. Alex RL up already, tries to get this one even more mid. Goes for a demo, unable to. Panda, nice and patient, bangs this one away. Alec on Blubber. Big 50 in the mid. The ball's anybody's. Heartless there to claim.
Heartless trying to get that double touch. Oh, but he ends up passing it to Alex RL instead.
And Heartless now centering. Strive clearing. Tries to push the offense. They're down by 2. Kicks away. My goodness, a boot indeed. As Alec Big able to angle around the Scarab. What a shot we see from Alec Big.
You wouldn't necessarily see him in a Scarab of all things, you know? That's I just picked up on that, but very nice shot indeed.
Definitely, and a contender for the K1 kit selection at the end of this matchup, where I'll be choosing who I think had the nicest looking car. As now this ball sent downfield, Heartless clearing away. 3-0, the blue team leads. Only 2 minutes, 35 seconds left. The orange team needs to mount some kind of offense soon.
They definitely do. I mean, they do have a good amount of time to execute the plays here and kind of tie things up, but they've really got to get it in gear, and they're just missing as we see them. Unfortunately, Blubber gets the save. Yeah, they definitely got to get more aggressive, I would say.
Without a doubt now, Strive trying to get this one mid. Alec Big trying to grab it away in a very weird spot. Ladies and
What?
gentlemen, this is Rumble.
Oh boy, what did we just witness? He kind of just froze there, and tried to get help from his teammate with the magnet for some reason instead of driving away himself. Very peculiar from his part, but he's using the tornado. Blue team seems to be sending it off. A lot of aggression. Tornado magnet there. Very good use of their powers. And will it be a goal? Yes, it will for the orange team. Blubbernut.
Blubbernut using the haymaker to perfection, almost like he was playing 8-ball pool. Calculated the angle, bouncing it off the ceiling right down in 8-ball corner pocket. That is a goal. 3-1, 3-1-1.
Indeed. And again, minute and a half, they could still get the tie here and potential win. They just gotta keep doing what they just did, be more aggressive, and make more calculated plays.
My goodness, and it looks like there's more demos than ball hits right now, going back and forth. Teleported Alec Big and Panda. Alec Big actually setting this one on his side, not without his consent though. As he's getting teleported. Strive trying to find an angle. Oh my, what a shot. Just barely off.
Just barely. You hate to see it, but it great excitement right there. He almost had it. Yeah, Little Buckets would have a seizure with the amount of demos going on tonight. He would be so erratic, so so charismatic with you know how he gets with his demos. It's just you just love to see it.
No doubt, and it was a race to that ball, but neither individual got it as it's frozen in time. Alex RL tries to get the goal, teleported away. Strive now will collect, sends this one downfield. What a play.
Yeah, he almost had it. He almost accomplished that goal, but teleported just in time by the other team, trying to get the double touch, and he gets the plunger, couldn't successfully get it in.
And the best defender in the league showing up once again. That is the goal post as another goal goes in with only 9 seconds left. And I know I hear the chat saying it, but Tara, am I hearing you saying it too? Are you saying there's a chance?
Oh, there's always a chance. 9 seconds, anything could be possible here. If they make the proper plays, unfortunately, is on the opposite end that they wanted in with Alex trying to get the double touch. 3, 2, can they keep it up in the air long enough to get some sort of ability that will help them get that final goal they need?
Ball has yet to touch the ground, meaning there is still a chance. Panda unable to catch it, and the blue team will solidify their win and send the orange team, Strive, Panda, and Blubbernut packing as they will move forward. But what a performance and what a matchup we just saw.
Oh yeah, like I said, anything could happen. Unfortunately, well, I didn't make a prediction for this one, but either way, very insane matchup, 3-2, very close. And now we are coming into the final stretch here, with more competitive play.
No doubt whatsoever as that is not what I clicked. Hold on. There you go. As Alex, Alec, and Heartless will move on now to face Slurpy Snail, Lemur Arms, and Sir Bro Dude in the losers bracket semifinals. The winner of this will have a chance to play for the finals. And my goodness, wow. It's been, honestly, we are at 2 hours of full Rocket League gameplay for you, ladies and gentlemen, as we transition over now to the tournament board. And my goodness, we've sustained for the past 2 hours over 20 viewers. And my goodness, what a shout out. And I want to give a big shout out to all of our viewers, our fans in the stands, as I like to call them, for staying around and keeping up as we bring you every play, every goal, every demo live all night long. Red Terror, this has been your debut night in the booth, and I gotta say, you're sounding comfortable. Are you feeling comfortable, man? How's tonight been for you?
Oh man, K1. If you haven't noticed, I am excited. I love every minute of this. I've been honestly just enjoying myself as much as I would just participating in an event as crazy and big as this, but just being able to host such an amazing, Friday night event here with you and all our fans and sharing this spotlight, it brings a great immense of joy. So yes, I am having the time of my life.
Without a doubt. And we have a challenge in the chat right now from Will6. If anybody can beat 129 mile per hour goal, he said that he will gift 5. As Alec Big comes in and gifts 1 big goal for his team now, takes a very early lead. This is the earliest lead we've seen all night.
Oh yeah, only 6 seconds in. But going back to what Will said, okay, 129. Can we get anybody to beat that?
And Alex RL coming right back with yet another goal. We haven't even seen an item yet, and there's been 2 goals scored.
Yeah, that just goes to show that he's very serious now. Like I said, the competitive play just gets amped up, tenfold, and he's proving that as he scored twice in less than 10 seconds there.
Alex scored, and then Alex scored now as 2-0 the blue team. Another 50 goes the way of the blue team. Now this ball frozen in time, frozen and frozen yet again, almost looking like a kid's movie playlist. Frozen, frozen, frozen.
Oh yeah, Disney would definitely be proud as we see the blue team being on the offensive here. So bro, dude, with his again goofy food card that I love so much.
Without a doubt, Sir Brodude in the corniest of cars now is cleared away. Alec Big. This is for all the Marbies, as they say. Loser goes home. Winner fights for the right to say they are the goal digger, the true goal diggers. As I am dizzy right now, Terror. What a shot!
Yeah, what a play there. A lot of spins. Couldn't tell exactly what was happening, even if I wanted to. But at the very end, Heartless with an amazing goal there, using the spikes. The spikes, honestly, I'm surprised. I love the spikes. I'm surprised I said that wasn't my favorite.
Yeah, the spikes, and Heartless put that through the spin cycle. As Alex now tries to get the flip reset with the Scarab, arguably the ugliest thing to see all night. As Alec Big now tries another demo with an awesome power-up now, tries to find this one, passes to Alex RL, tries to get the shot, teleported away and punched away, as the orange team will now push their offense, needs to score here, because a 3-goal deficit is not something easy to come back from.
Definitely have the time. Oh, and there we go. It's like they heard you. Oh, a lot of psychics tonight as they, do something unexpected as soon as we announce it.
And Sir Bro Dude, contender for Rookie of the Year, shows why with a nice touch and shot there to bring his team to within 2. 3 minutes, 19 seconds left on the clock. Lemur Arms collecting, grabs the boost, has time. Tries to go for the air dribble, gets it over Alec Big.
Way.
What a shot from Lemur Arms. My goodness.
And one has to question what was going through Alex's head as Lemur with an unexpected semi-flick there as he goes over his head and shoots it in.
It is without a doubt you should never leave Lemur space, and that is exactly why, as he brings his team to within 1 now. Slurpy Snail staying back. It's not often when you see a team with Slurpy Snail. He is the one without a goal. I believe that to change soon now as he looks to tie this game up. Down by 1 is the orange team. Sir Brodu trying to clear away. Heartless trying to get it in. This ball refuses to go into the net. Alex RL says absolutely not, you are, and scores, forcing their lead up by 2.
Lemur had an absolutely amazing save there with the jab, but unfortunately he was just off, and Alex was right in the right spot to score it in anyways.
No doubt. 2 minutes, 48 seconds left. 2-goal deficit for the orange team. Slurpy Snail up high in the air. Alec Big there to 50. Heartless tries to center. Lemur with the big 50. Pushes the orange offense. Has a lot of time. Unable to get the angle. Frozen in the air. Can anybody get it in? Unable to. And the blue team able to do the absolute most as Heartless walks the dog, essentially, bringing this one down. And what a heartbreaking what a heartbreaking possession for the orange team.
Sad moment there, as they definitely orange team could have definitely had a goal, but nobody seemed to be in the proper place, and Heartless getting lucky with the spikes and then giving a little bit of a pause, if I noticed that correctly, before he shot it in.
And Lemur Arms now says he will not go down without a fight in the, what'd you say this card was called?
I believe it is the Esper.
The Esper. Wow, what a shot there. And brings them to within 2. High-scoring game. Probably one of the highest-scoring games we've seen tonight, if not the highest-scoring game we've seen tonight. 2 minutes, 20 seconds still left. 5-3. As Heartless will try to find an angle. Unable to, just barely. Perhaps if he wasn't in a Scarab, he would have scored that.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, a lot of Scarab use tonight. They're being used very well, surprisingly, overall. Again, it was a very big upset to see these players using quite different, unique vehicles that they usually wouldn't even use, not even in customs. I don't think I've seen people using Scarabs in our custom matches either.
No doubt. Yeah, no, the players are out showing off tonight. Everybody competing for that K1 kit. And what would have been a goal for the orange team turned so quickly to the blue team as Alec Big, with the most perfectly timed plunger, saves the ball at the goal line and whips it to his opponent's side. What a play.
That has to be one of, if not the most epic save of tonight, K1. That is, I would be furious, no lie, if I got stopped like that as soon as the ball was about to go in.
No doubt. With a 3-goal deficit now, the orange team will become desperate, needing to come back with only 1:20 left. Not an easy feat, as, speaking of feet, Alex RL booted away by Lemur. Lemur clearing Sir Brodude up in the air, booting away the defender. This ball will stay in the midfield. Slurpee trying to get an offensive goal for his team. Unable to, as the blue team just seems unstoppable.
Yeah. The orange team has been giving amazing shots, using their abilities very well and precise, but unfortunately they seem to be out of place when it comes to finishing things.
And Alex RL now with the spikes driving away and will seal the deal, the nail in the coffin, if you will, for the drives expertly around the orange team, unable to catch him, as he will push their lead to 4.
Yeah, very fluid movement there by Alex as he has the spikes, gets through the orange team, and it's, I would say, quite unfortunate. But we are seeing amazing gameplay from Lemur, and I know this might be off topic as we're focused here on Rumble, but, you know, ladies and gentlemen, Lemur is up for grabs still.
He is a free agent, as Slurpee Snail, Lemur's former teammate, puts that one in, gets himself on the board, but is it too little too late? 38 seconds left to go as Alex RL will put another face-off goal in. My goodness, he seems lively as ever in the Scarab.
Yes, it definitely seems like it's come to an end here, unfortunately, for the orange team. But overall, great performance from them. Let's see what they pull out in the last 37 seconds of this matchup, where anything could still happen.
No doubt now, as Alec Big will try to collect in his own corner. Alex RL there to clear as well. Sir Brodude trying to retreat back. No boost to be found, as Slurpee Snail now will have some time to himself. But with only 20 seconds left in the clock, this seems all but taken advantage of, as Alex RL really seals the deal as if it wasn't sealed before. I mean, good luck trying to get into this deal, as it is super sealed with this goal.
Yeah, what a performance, especially this very match from Alex himself. I don't know, he just wants to prove himself in this Rumble match right here. He's very aggressive, more than usual, but unfortunately gets surpassed by Sir Brodude as he scores his 5th goal for the team.
And Sir Brodude, knowing that this is all but over, doesn't let up in the slightest. This may be their last match, but this won't be their last goal, says Sir Brodude. And a nice shot there. Brings him to within 4, but with only 10 seconds left. This will be a blue team victory, as they will now move forward to the finals matchup where they will fight against the undefeated Will 6, Squiddy D, and Masamune, trying to get this championship, the most prestigious award in the QRLS. And Alex to Alex, say that one 5 times fast. Oh my, full team play. Didn't even see that. What a play. The blue team is just firing on all cylinders right now.
Oh yeah, and we end our semi-finals final match with a double-digit game. Excellent performance by Alex RL, 7 shots, 6 goals. Crazy gameplay from him. He definitely amped it up from the from what he's been doing all night. The Scarab, very dangerous in his hands.
No doubt at all, and a big scoring matchup there, as Lemur, Sir Brodude, and Slurpee able to tack on 5, which would win most games, but not when Alex, Alec, and Heartless put in 10. They secure themselves the victory and move forward into the ever so anticipated finals match, which will come to you in just a moment. Ladies and gentlemen, we will take just a very small intermission here. We'll play some music for you. We'll be right back with this finals matchup. Do not go anywhere. This will be absolutely massive.
It's these simple things you do to me, like the way we breathe and fall asleep, chest to chest and eye to eye, first and last one on my mind. Don't need any of those fancy things. I just want
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back quicker than you thought, as the game is underway now. No goals have been scored yet, and this is it. This is for all the marbles now. If Will, Masamune, and Squid win, that is it. That's the tournament. However, if the opposition wins, Alex, Alec, and their third, who is Heartless, when we will see a second game. As again, this is double elimination. This is for all the Marbies. This is for the finals in Terror. I don't know about you, but I have goosebumps right now.
I do too. I mean, just for the sake of entertainment purposes, I hate to say it, but I kind of hope that Alex, Alec, and Heartless, as Alex RL makes his first shot here, I hope they kind of take this first game leading into a potential second game for all the Marbies, as we call it.
Yeah, and it's looking like it might be, as Alex RL is firing on all cylinders right now. I mean, hotter than your best friend's mom at a July barbecue he is, as he now goes up in the air. Twisty, gets the Scarab, tries to get the flip reset, blocked away by Masamune, but the goal is nice and open. Masamune with a fantastic defensive effort, able to keep that 1-goal deficit, preventing it from increasing.
In a Scarab, I believe, except for Squiddy. I'm not sure what card that is by name, but it's interesting to see a bunch of round vehicles just jumping, hopping, and using different abilities all around. Quite a spectacle to witness right now.
No doubt, as Will Six grabs that ball from the corner, whips it in there, tying the game. And you're exactly right, Red Terror. How often do you get to see a lobby of scarabs? Only here on the QRLS. Ladies and gentlemen, let me see your predictions. I know we're underway, but I want to see your predictions on who comes away with this one. Will Will Six continue to be the absolute monster, the undefeated man of the extra modes here on the QRLS, or will Alex Heartless and Alec be able to dethrone the undefeated Will Six?
Yeah, I wonder how it will go. Definitely want to see the predictions. Will is just like you said, a complete animal monster. When it comes to any extra events that we host here in the QRLS, I don't know how he does it. He is a gold digger, official gold digger himself. It's not like he needs the extra gold digger clout, but great performance by him overall.
Right, and that's how you could definitely tell that this isn't rigged, right? Like you wouldn't like let another gold digger win, right? Not a game presented by the gold diggers.
No, not at all. It ruins our credibility, one could say. If I had my own MVP teammate take a win here in a tournament event that we set up ourselves.
No doubt, as Will Six picks up the demo, a shot on net from Masamune.
And what
it will go into the teardrop. Gives them the lead.
What a boot from Masamune over to Heartless, I believe. Yes, stopping him. And Alec as well couldn't get in there in time to prevent that goal from happening. Very solid gameplay from Heartless right there.
And they are now just a minute away from cinching the win. But still, the orange team has every opportunity to come back here. Masamune trying to get this one in. Gives them a 2-goal lead. Ladies and gentlemen, we might see our victors here. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. 3-1, blue team.
Oh, okay. When it's coming down to the wire, one could say blue team definitely a surge of aggression in that last 20 seconds there as they shoot 2 goals in a row.
No doubt. Masamune, quiet as of late, comes in huge in this one. Cleared away by Squiddy now, though Soul Man not in a scarab. As Alec Big whips this one in, brings it back with only a minute left. I see the chat. I hear you. Ladies and gentlemen, is there a chance?
There absolutely could be a chance here as we come down to 59 seconds on what could be the final kickoff of this match, unless the orange team makes a solid return here with the 2 goals to be exact, and bring it to 1 more game for the night.
No doubt. Now orange team has the offense push they need. They need the goal though. Will Six with the big clear. Alex RL now collecting in his corner, trying to get past Masamune. Grabs the spikes at the most opportune time. Is he able to score? Tries to flip it around. Unable to. Will Six now with the grapple. Gets himself to the ball. 25 seconds left on the clock. Is this actually happening?
Ooh, and Alex RL could do something big here if he gets the right touch he needs. A pass, nobody there. Frozen. Oh, but he comes back with the grappler actually. Can they do it with the remaining 5 seconds?
5 seconds. The shot will go in, and Will Six has secured it. Ladies and gentlemen, we see our winner unless a miracle happens. My goodness, what a shot at 84 miles an hour. That is what we call scoring with authority.
Yeah, and another fast goal. Not as fast as the 129 one, but still proving that he just dominates these type of events. Will and his teammates take it home. Masamune, Squiddy, the amazing gameplay for the past 2+ hours. Amazing matchups. This has been quite a rumble, one could say.
Quite a rumble indeed. Wow, what a matchup we saw there. Will Six Masamune Squid doing what needs to be done, and that was winning it all in undefeated style. They are our champions here of the first ever Goal Rush tournament. And my goodness, let me see if we can't get them here in the booth to do a quick interview to see how they're feeling because my goodness, what a matchup.
I would love to hear their thoughts right now, especially after everything they've been through. Well, again, amazing gameplay. And always, I wonder if he could keep this going. If any other team ever hosts, maybe a drop zone or a dropout event, snow event, anything like that. If he'll keep it going.
Without a doubt, and ladies and gentlemen, this has been so much fun bringing you this. We have been now live for 2.5 hours, just about bringing you every goal, every demo, every ability used, all of it. Here has been myself, K1, Rumble, and Red Terror. Oh my, what a night of Rumble, what a night of Rocket League here on a Friday night. And thank you because I believe in the 2.5 hours we've been streaming, we have averaged over 20 viewers, which is absurd. So you guys have been just an absolute fantastic crowd to stream to, a fantastic crowd to commentate for. Thank you for all that you bring. And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, Will Six, Squiddy D, and Masamune. Be sure to reach out to them on the Discord if you're on the Discord and give them a big shout out and a big congratulations because that is not an easy feat whatsoever. But these guys went to work and they came out the victors.
Definitely, I enjoyed every second of tonight. Went with, without a doubt, great success, I would say. Thanks to all our viewers, like you said, 20 plus average views for the past almost 2.5 hours. Amazing level of gameplay and competitiveness, excitement, uniqueness with the vehicles. Just way better than I could ever imagine that we would host here, K1. And again, thank you to everybody who participated. Thank you for hosting and helping uh, pretty much put this all together. And now we have joining us the winning team, Masamune, Squiddy D, and Will Six. Boys, I will start off by saying congratulations. What an upset. Pretty much a clean sweep for you guys. I'll start by saying, how do you guys feel?
Feeling pretty good.
Great.
And Will,
Champ.
my first question has to go out to you, man. You have yet to lose any of these. Every extra mode tournament we've done, you're there. You're the victor. You're undefeated in the championship. In any extra mode gameplay. I have to ask, what is it that you? How do you feel? You have to feel like the greatest of all time right now?
I wish I won in that drop shot tournament. Maybe I would have won that one too. But yeah,
Took
the
that one
hoops
from
and
you there, Will.
the hoops and the rumble. Like I don't even play rumble. I don't know what happens. I think during the extra modes, I just feel like it's just for fun. So I kind of play more loose and just have more fun with it, and it works out.
Yeah, definitely. Like I said, this was pretty much 2 months in the making, trying to get everything situated and together. I could not imagine it going any better than it has tonight. But yeah, well, you definitely kill it every time we host pretty much any extra type of event. And if any other team captain wants to, I'm saying it right now, go up and create a drop shot tourney in similar fashion, or a snow day, or anything, maybe even we could get a modded type of event going, if if that's possible. I would love to see more unique events like this, to kind of break the ice between the regular matches of the season. But boys, amazing gameplay today. Did you guys I know you guys practiced a little bit beforehand. Were you guys practicing even more throughout the week, or was it just today? Like what was the game plan here? How did you guys prepare for this?
We met up 30 minutes before this tournament started, and Will and I were still unranked in Rumble. So if that gives you any indication of how much Rumble we've practiced.
Oh
Yeah, and
boy.
these guys are insane. Like Squid said he played a little bit before that. I don't play Rumble ever. Moss hardly plays Rumble, and these guys were insane. I can't believe it. And before the game, like today, earlier today, we were talking and we were like, Squid is like, "You guys think we're gonna win, right? We're gonna win." And I was like, we got some killer teams in this tournament. I don't know." So I just kind of didn't respond. And Moss is like, "Heck yeah, we're gonna win."
So,
How were you guys so confident, Squid and Moss? I don't
dude,
even know.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Ever since we paired up, the three of us, every day for a week, I rented out a study room, and I wrote down the power ups on the whiteboard and labeled which situations we're gonna use it for. And
Oh wow,
in my mind, I saw every goal that we had. So we're just insane.
wow, your
That was a
mind is
pretty
just a
clean setup.
roadmap.
That was a pretty clean setup for that first goal off the sidewall with the fist.
And
Oh
Zach,
yeah, we love it.
I gotta say, I'm glad you said something quick because my next question is actually towards you because you have such a personality. And I know Masamoon and both Will, very skilled and intelligent players in the game, but they're normally much more low key as far as like, communication goes, and they're very the silent but deadly types. But you have such an energy about you, and so the three of you guys, you've never really played on a team together in any way. So I wanted to ask a little bit, Squiddy, towards you, but honestly, toward the three of you, what are the comms like going on? Because I know, Will, Six, and Masamoon, very surgical in the way they play. But Squid, you have so much energy. How did that work? Squid, did you kind of like lead that way of kind of like pushing the confidence, as we mentioned before, bringing the energy to it? And Will, Six, Masamoon, did you kind of ride that? How in with your expertise, how did the comms feel amongst the team, amongst the three of you?
Be honest with you, K1. When I sit down at my gaming station, it's the soon as my buttock hits the bottom of the chair, it turns into an electric chair. It's electric up in this, and
Boogie woogie woogie.
I think that spreads to everybody. I play with, and I think Will can attest. All last season, we were hot at some points, and sometimes it wasn't, but that was when the power was out. So that's about it.
Squid's got that fire burning inside him. For whether it's Rocket League or any other game, anything that you put in front of him, he's got a fire inside him like no other. That's why he's been able to excel at this game so quickly, having not as much time in it as many other skilled players in the league. And that's what helped us get the win tonight. Is he full aggression, full focus the whole ride.
Yeah, you could definitely tell there was a lot of communication going on, even though we couldn't hear you. But we could tell the chemistry was there, just like with Blubber's team. You guys had amazing chemistry going on in the field with your plays and the use of the power ups. So once again, thank you guys. And I have my last question, I guess, would be if we were to do something again, another Rumble tournament. Hint, hint, admin, commissioner, for the future, maybe season 5. Would you guys team up once again together to defend your title?
I think we'd have
Absolutely
to.
be down.
Squid
We're
would have
defending
to.
champs. We got it.
Undefeated.
No
Amazing.
doubt.
You don't
No.
become the king until you beat the king. And that's us right now in Rumble.
Okay. I mean, that's also you in the hoops tournament with Sir Bro Dude. So, you got 2 titles, Will. 2 titles. Very ambitious of you.
I wear several crowns. It's true.
Several crowns as a true gold digger. Nothing but gold on his top, ladies and gentlemen.
No doubt, and we
Well
will close out here in just a moment. Will Six, Masamoon, and Squid, congratulations on being the first ever Goal Rush Rumble Tournament champions. Wear that crown with pride as you move forward here. Definitely the most prestigious award in the QRLS. No doubt, and big shout out to the rest of our viewers here. Before we get ready to do our closing statements here, I want to kick it over to you, Masamoon, Will Six, and Squiddy D. Are there any last closing statements you'd like to say to our viewers who got to witness you guys in true perfection tonight, undefeated through the winner's bracket and into the championship?
Like a QRLS genius title to be made.
I just want to say give it up for the boys in the booth, K1 and Red Terror, for locking it down all night, bringing the excitement, bringing the games, keeping us on track. Great job. And it was great to listen to you guys. And Red Terror, for the first time in the booth, I could hardly tell. You're just a natural, man.
A natural.
For sure.
Great job. Great,
Guys,
energy, guys.
Yeah, thank you very much. I would say I was kind of nervous, but you guys honestly make this just you make it so easy. You make it so enjoyable. So once again, thank you to K1 for having me as co-host. It was a lot of fun. My throat will be sore for a while up until the morning, but well worth it. Congrats again. Thank you to all our fans, to all the players that have reached out to me to join up for this tournament. And hopefully, again, hint, hint, maybe next time we could get 2 additional teams and, expand the bracket if the opportunity rises.
No doubt. And ladies and gentlemen, what a night it has been. And as all things do, it must come to an end, unfortunately. But wow, what a ride it has been. Congratulations, Will Six, Masamoon, and Squiddy D on your championship. Now to the award everybody wants to see, the K1 Kit of the Night. I've looked through all of the replays. I've looked through all of the cars. I've seen all of the submissions. And without a doubt, the nicest looking car on the field all night has to go to Scrub Shot for rocking the Octane Titanium White, the only car I liked all night. So congratulations, Scrub Shot, on your selection for K1 Kit of the Night. The rest of you guys and your scarabs are all ugly and stinky. But
Ooh.
thank you. All right, you guys can get. All right, you guys are muted now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for tuning in and staying with me all night here in the booth, bringing you all the action all night. Has been Red Terror in his debut night here at the QRLS in the booth. He's been phenomenal all night, and alongside him has been me, bringing you play-by-play all night long. We've had an awesome night, a fantastic championship. Congratulations to Will Six, Masamoon, and Squiddy D. But unfortunately, that will do it for me, and that will do it for us. So, without further ado, keep it quick.